There we go. Hello everyone who is joining me in Streamland. I am trying to figure out Satisfactory. Not figure out how to play it, of course. I do know how to play it. It's just more so figuring out what to do. Because I'm at a point now where I have my basic little factory. Yes, I am flying and I have God mode on because I don't like dying in this game at all. So I have my basic little factory set up here, making things like your copper sheets and your wire and whatnot, and your plates and your rotors, and there's another one over here making the modular frames, which I think might be this one. Just for some reason it's not working anymore, which is fine. And all these things are going into boxes. As you see here, I have rotors. I have mostly everything is full. Some things aren't full, of course. And then the stuff that is full is just going and it's being put in a sink, just to kind of burn off the other stuff. Now I have a bunch of coupons because I did do the Christmas event, which is over here. Oh, if I can get out of here, which is the this here, the Christmas calendar, and I'm not sure which. I don't think it might have been the 25th. I'm not sure. Where it gave you like 40 tickets or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. As far as tech-wise, these two things are not going to. I mean, I could use more inventory slots, so I guess I could just do this real quick. Hypertubes again, I could do, but I don't really use them at the moment because I'm flying. Tier 5, I have gas mass again. The inventory slots would be good, but I don't have the fabric set up at all. Then tier 6, we have expanded power. We're up to MK4 belts, fuel generators, which are using some of them. Jetpack I did unlock now. I did get a bit confused because the jetpack is not the one where you can fly around continuously and hook into like the electrical power, which is fine. So I don't really use it because I am flying, so there's no real point to do it. But again, you get more inventory slots, and it wasn't that hard to get. Trains, we just unlocked trains. I guess in one of my other YouTube episodes. I'm still trying to learn the best way to set some of this stuff up. The pipeline MK2s, I don't need necessarily yet. I just don't. And then phase 3 tier 6 and tier 7, I need to get this stuff made, which I can make all of these items. I don't think you can make all of them in hand, can you? Or maybe any of them at this point. Okay, you can't make any of them in hand, again, which is not a big deal. So I'll explain to you guys not the issue, but I have this set up over here. Let's take a quick trip over here. I have a steel area. I have coal power here. I got some steel set up, Caterium set up. I got another sink here. I got steel set up, making things like motors. And then over here I have heavy frames, some heavy frames. This is industrial beams, and a lot of these things are just kind of chugging along very slowly. Some of these things are done at ratio. Now this is completely full, where we have and these are making the stators, I think they're called, right? Stators. So I have tons of those. This here is making pipe, which I have some pipe, and then over this one here has all of the steel beams. Now the steel beams are used for MK3 belts. I mean, other things as well, mainly the MK3 belts. And these things are super annoying, by the way. Like, I know you can kill them, I think, using other, but it's just like this one, I think, is just stuck inside. Oh no, there it goes. So I have a bit of an area. I think this is filled with iron plate for some odd reason. And then I have my other sink over here. Now, of course, this is global, so regardless if I have a sink here or there, if I have 10 sinks, it all goes together. Does that make sense? So I am making a bunch of, this is steel related products, because I'm only using one of the 2 iron nodes that are here, and I believe there's a copper node over here, and there is I'm using one of the limestone to make the concrete for the encased beams. And then of course we have our power system here, and we have our water, and this is all grand. And then over here, I'm starting to monkey with train stuff. Over here, I have just a basic, maybe not basic, but the first setup of rubber and plastic. And these industrial storages are full of plastic and rubber. So none of this is working, which means these fuel generators aren't working the best because they don't have, I guess they do with the fuel coming in. Because, sorry, so here. So here's the residual fuel coming out, the heavy, going into here, which there's nothing in any of these, which is why these refineries are just not doing anything, because the plastic can't go anywhere. Because we're not doing anything with plastic. Here I was just making, here, what am I making here? Here I'm just making, I was making the circuit boards. But it looks like we're out of copper sheets. Do I have any in my inventory I can just dump in here? Just to let that, just, you know, a lot of hand, not hand feeding, but hand kind of manual setting stuff up. And then I have some fuel generators. And then over here, this is using, I have one down here, this node. I think this is a normal. So it's only producing 240, right? Or sorry, 120 per minute. And that's going up into here, and this is just going into here again, taking some residual, which we don't really have much of. Taking crude here. This is spitting out the residual to make the polymer resin. Now, this type of stuff, because if you look, let me find one of these that isn't running, so it's not so loud. Is you have all these other recipes in here, like the alternate recipes, and I have no idea which ones of these are are good or not. Good in the sense of what you get out of them, because these are, sorry, this one here. So this is using the polymer resin, like the little blue chips, and so this, yeah. So I'm trying to think how to explain it. If you guys have played, you understand. So this is basically you make plastic from oil, and you have plastic and you have heavy oil as a byproduct. Residual plastic uses water in the chips to make plastic. And then the resin, the alternate rubber is the same thing, or this one is the same thing using that. So you have a whole bunch of different things, and I don't know exactly what is the best thing to use. I just don't. And then as far as the fuel, I don't need fuel. And then here you're just using, which is what I'm doing. And these two over here, I'm just making this just to, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to make plastic. Sorry about that. So, yeah, I'm a bit kind of, not confused, but I'm at the stage now where it's like, okay, so I have trains. There's another present. I'm not sure when those are going to stop, by the way. Unless there's been an update, I just don't know about it. And there's also a beautiful space elevator, which is kind of bland up here because unless you fly, you can't see this. So it kind of, am I stuck here? What the heck? What? How did I get stuck here? What? I don't know what happened. What the heck? I'm kind of stuck. Okay. I am thoroughly confused now. Where am I on the map? What the heck? I need to teleport to, like, here. Here, I need to teleport to here. Where am I on the map? Like, I can't believe, how am I don't know how I'm stuck. Can I teleport to the hub? This is kind of odd now. Did I break something here, honestly? I guess if I would get rid of this, because we don't need it at the moment. Will I fall now, or am I just stuck up here? Oh, there we go. Whoa, that was super weird. Okay. Never mind then. That was very odd. I guess I can put this back. Okay, well, I guess there's some glitch up there where if you go up there, you can't go away from it. Don't know. Anyway, that was fun, I guess. Let's see here. Okay. So, as I was saying, the the issue that I'm having is where to go from here to scale, not scale up, but to kind of scale up, right? So, like, I need to start producing these parts, and you need a lot of these things. And I have trains. I'm just starting to learn about the train signals. Like, I don't understand what this is supposed to do. I don't. Obviously, you have train names, and the big question I'm having is, like, what do I just put all the raw ore onto a train, or do I smelt all of it and put it onto a train? But the thing is you go into the foundries. Whoops. I go into here the refinery. Now a refinery, you can make iron, pure iron from that, and that looks like a pretty good recipe, right? So that's kind of the issue's not the correct term. Let me see, how do I get, oh yeah, the codex. So if you go in here, right, and you go into iron ingot, the best recipe is this one, as far as per minute. That just uses raw iron and it uses water. Simple enough, right? But the thing is, it was like, so do I just set up a whole bunch of foundries or refineries just to make ingots? And then what do I do with ingots? Do I send them to a place to make steel? So it's a bit of a, trying to set something up that's kind of sustainable. And the biggest issue for me, I guess, is just making a decision. Because I'm just like, what should I do? What should I do, right? Yeah, because like I want to make an area for reinforced plate. Well, there's so many different recipes. Well, which is the best one? Well, this is the best one, but this uses tons of screws. Now here we could make screws from that, right? So it's like this is 15 per minute, which is so much better than any of these, but this is using 1 rubber and 3 ingots. Like, so is it better to just run more assemblers? Or, because here you're using 50 screws, which is tons of screws. Do we have an assembler somewhere? Is this an assembler? And this is that's a foundry. So let's just go into the assembler once. Because it's all about, I don't know which is, as far as like efficiency type stuff, what is better? I'm not sure if anybody's, people are watching, but it's a question. It's like, so what's better? Does that make sense? I don't know. For me, I don't know that question yet. Because if you look under here, for instance, here you have so many of these to make the same thing. So, this is the best one here, I think, is this recipe. No, this is per 12 seconds. This is 3 every 12, or 1 per, hold on, let me go back into it. But anyway, this is using 250 screws a minute, and that's just to get 15 per minute out. So that's using almost, well, I only have Mark IV belts, so it's using more than 2 Mark IV belts. So you could only have like 1 machine. So I don't know, right? This doesn't make sense for what it's using, right? So if you go back into the codex here. So yeah, these are the questions that I have that I'm debating myself, because like screws, everything takes so many screws. It'd be nice to eliminate screws by using this. But this is so much slower because you're only having 3.75 per minute. But then again, you're not using screws. This can be done in an assembler. Let's find the one with the rubber. This one, right? So here you're only using 11 plate. So you could really scale this up to get three of these, which is what was the other one at? So this is getting 15 per minute. Versus, so you need, say, 4.1, so say 5 machines of this, which is only, what's that, 17, 18 rubber and 50 iron plate per minute. So that seems very doable to get 5 of them, and you're still not using anywhere near the amount for the screws, right? So that's kind of where I'm like, I wonder what makes sense, what makes sense to do. And especially in here, because you don't need reinforced plate for that much, because I'm making reinforced plate over here for my own use. But we have to start getting into things like this. I don't want to do that. I want to do this into the codex, and this is going to be the framework, right? Well, there's 2 recipes currently for that. I have, this is the, to me, the easiest recipe. This just uses steel beams and uses 1 modular frame, but that's 5 per minute. This is 50% faster, I guess, but this one uses rubber as well, but it uses half as many steel. But steel is easy, like it's all, I don't get it, because like then you go into the steel, right? Well, I have, do I only have 1 recipe for steel? I guess I only have 1 recipe for steel at the moment. And then steel pipe, same thing, and steel ingot. Steel ingots are different rates. Like this one's doing 100 per minute, but this is, again, this is using the petroleum coke. So now you have to set up the petroleum coke, right? So it's like what the, I mean, the easiest thing is just to use the base recipes, like using this, which is just coal, and well, this is the easiest one, using this, and you could just scale up from that. So like I just don't know what's the best thing. I don't know if that's the right word. The right term to use is the best thing. This is by far the easiest. We could set a lot of this up, but then again, it's, well, do we set up a train that's just taking iron ore somewhere, and then we figure out what we want to build? Because say we want to build, can I build one of these? So I mean, maybe that's the easier way to do it, is, you know, we have to start making some of these things. Well, we have to make these, which take engines, which we have, rubber we have, and then the smart plating. This is the ultimate. I don't have smart plating yet, but that's, again, it's not a hard thing to do. These take these things, which we don't have these. So again, it's another thing that you have to set up. So it's like I like the alternative recipes, but sometimes for me personally, like it's not like Factorio, where there aren't alternate recipes. There's alternate ways of doing it, but here these alternate recipes, some of them are good, some are not good. Like to me, this seems better because you're using no screws, but you're using Katarian wire, which I don't have crazy amounts of, but I still have some of it, right? These oscillator things, I'm not sure what they even go into. Like the quartz, we don't have any quartz yet, but the cables and the reinforced plate. So yeah, it's kind of like, but it almost makes sense to me. Say we want to make, so like to me, this is the base recipe, right? Which is 2 per minute, and this one here is 3 per 64 seconds, which is kind of odd. Because it's not quite 3 per minute. You could overclock this to make it 3 per minute, I guess. Yeah, you could put in a power shard, and you could just type down here 3 per minute, right? And then these will adjust once things are going into it, right? But for now, let's just put this back to how do I take it out? I guess like that, right? So that's kind of where it's like, okay, well, this one seems easier because you're not dealing with screws. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, you make all these things on site, right? But to me, only making 3 heavy modular frames per minute does not seem very efficient. Now, where do they go into? Like the adaptive control units, right? So say we're making, let's just say we're making 3 per minute. Okay. Down here, you're using 1 per minute. So you could, that does work, I guess, because you could use 2 of these for 1. But I don't know. It's almost like you should just go back to this and make. We want to make 1 adaptive control unit, 1 per minute. So it's figure out how much, and then just kind of scale back from that. But then again, here you got to make computers on site, which are going to take tons of resources. So I don't know. This is kind of what baffles me, keeps me up when I'm playing this, like trying to record. It's like, what's the best way to do it? I don't know. I have no idea. Because all these are going to go into this. Now the next phase of the this thing, I don't know what is needed beyond this. I guess I could look it up, right? Like, this is what's needed now, so we should work towards that. Or you could just set up something and hand feed it. Like, this is where I have dilemmas of this with this game, because we need this, right? So we have two. This is producing 7.5 per minute, so it's like, okay, steel. We have steel somewhere. We have rubber somewhere. We have modular frames somewhere. Okay, great. So there. I'm trying to think. So that goes into those things. What goes into these? No, we need this. So we need rubber motors, and we need this, which we have. So it's almost like all these intermediate things almost need to be made somewhere else. But then again, we go right back to the reinforced plate, which takes us over to here, right? So it's like, okay, well, which is the which is the easiest one to do? Well, these just use iron, so that's that and that's that. But again, here you're using tons of screws, right? And here you're not using tons of screws, so you gotta potentially put more out. So I don't know. Don't really know. Thank you, autosave. How are we doing? Like, I'd like to have all the alternate recipes unlocked, which I still have quite a lot to do. Like here, like, why would I want to do rubber concrete? Concrete's so easy to make. Now this here again, why would I make this? Now this one is making silica, which I don't even have at the moment, so I don't know what is better or not. I don't know. What's down here? Oh, these are just more nuts. So I probably have tons of nuts. I don't really need any nuts because I can't die, so to speak. And I might have jumped the gun a bit by setting this up here, because this is just a train station. So like, okay, so we should just smelt all the iron ingots, but I don't need iron ingots. You almost need iron. You need iron ore. Well, not to make this. Where's the foundry at here? Oh, that's to make the steel. Where are we at again? This one. See, all these take this, and they take that, and they take that. So I don't know. And to me, this one seems like the best option. No, it only makes one every 16 seconds. Which is the best one? That's 3.75 per minute, 5 per minute, 15 per minute. This is the best one. The quickest one is this one. But then again, this goes right back to where we're using the... So I don't know. I'm not sure if anybody... For those of you watching, what do you think? I don't know if anybody's watching, but that's okay. We could easily make this, but to make 250 screws per minute, let's see, how many do I need to make 250 per minute? Let's just look. So we have this, So the steel screws are obviously the best thing. So we need to make 250 per minute. So we need 5 of these machines, or we need 1 of these machines. So there you go, right? So that's an easy thing to think about as far as what you need to be brought in. But it seems silly to set up a smelting area that just makes screws. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, I'm always open to suggestions, because this is the point in the game where I'm like, Like in Factorio, for instance, you can just build a little by little, and then you're like, okay, well, I need more green circuits. So boom, you just add on to it, and it's just like simple like that. So if all these wouldn't have alternate recipes, and there would be one recipe to make this, well, then you just scale up. Here, it doesn't do that, so it makes you think more. I started kind of setting up a bit of a train area here. I'm not sure, because you have a bunch of... you have a bunch of pieces. So you have path signal, block signal, railway, and then you have these. So like the path signal, block signal. So I'm not sure which goes where, because right now this is being treated, as a block. Let's see how we fix that. Let's just look at trains. I mean, it's fine. I don't really have any, not pressed for time, and we're out of concrete for some reason. We can grab some here. Because the way I look at it is, so you have a train station, right? So, but you want to have a bypass. Well, because if you have a train coming in, Did I put that too low? No. So I guess this space elevator is going to have to go anyway. Do it like this. Okay. And then you have this coming out. And say that you're having this, you're curving this way somewhere, right? Okay, so then you bring this. And I don't know how you join these things like better. I don't really like I don't get that too much, right? Like how do you have to put like a signal in, or can you snap it like that? No, because it doesn't snap to that. Or is that where using one of these works? If I put a block, I can't even put. Oh, I don't have any copper sheets. Is that the only reason why I can't put them? Okay, shoot. Okay, let's go get some copper sheets and check this out. Where we have copper sheets being made at here. I don't think I need more than 200. I was trying to figure out how these, because this is just a switch thing. I don't know how to make another one of these. Like you can't, like, I don't really, can you even delete these? You can't, right? So if I, actually, you know what, let's just make this straight, just to make it easier. Now again, straight is a bit relative here because you can't snap. So I think that is straight, like that, right? So if you would come in here and you'd put in a block, okay, I don't understand. Do I have to rotate it or something? How do I do this? Rotate, scroll up and down, and like snapping it. What is it? One of these then? See, like I don't get that part of the rail building. So if I can snap this way, I can come, but like I can't, it won't let me do this, right? So if anybody can give me some insight on how, oops, no. Right, so I grab this, going this, but it tries to do that though. How does this work? Or is it just kind of like you eyeball it? Is that how it works? Like you just eyeball it like this. That can't be right though. That's not right. A little confused about how these work. So if I go like that, like how do you snap this to this? You know what I mean? If I do that, it doesn't work. Something is confusing me with this. This is the right direction, right? So I have it going that way. What happens if I change this? Does that do anything? Like how do you, like you can't turn this. And you can, you know what I mean? Like you can bring this as tight as you want, and then you, like I don't get it because it doesn't like snap to it. Like that's not right. That's on top. Why did it go on top of it? Or do you have to do this part first? Train stuff, you are confusing the heck out of me right now. So if I go like that, no. You go like that, but that doesn't snap to it. What am I missing here, guys? Or is it... Oh, no, that doesn't work. Yeah, let me do it at the other one. I just don't understand why is it... This is, okay, on the track, got it. So you can place it here. So you can place it there. Or we want to go this way. So there, okay. That's a block signal. And then I want to, no. And then I want to make another block signal. Is that how that works? Let me see. Well, no, because this doesn't. See, these connect, right? So this is good. Like that's seamless. But how do you make it do it this way? Right? I must be missing something here, honestly. Because this doesn't make any sense. Gee, whoop. No. See, how do you get it to snap to this, right? That is the issue. And it's not a pass signal. It's not a block. Like it doesn't. It says must be placed on track, but it doesn't make any sense. Like you can't put it here. Why? Where am I missing? You can snap like. Can I place it in the track? Okay, well I want to put it here then. But it doesn't let me put it here. Am I just like something's? What am I missing? Because it won't let me. It can put it here. Okay. But what does that do? What does that do though? See, I don't get it. So this is designating blocks, right? Which I don't even need blocks. That's not the issue. Is not this at all. The issue is this. Is how do I make this again? So you click on this. You can't like click on this to make a switch. Because these are joined together here. Why can I not do that here? Because even if you go like that, it doesn't work. You know what I mean? And you can't, because this, if I try to do it here, it wants to do it. What am I missing? I gotta be missing something, right? Like, shouldn't this snap to this somehow? Because it wants to go, I can go through it. Like, I can do that, but how do I... I don't know. Because if I just go and make a straight like this, right? Or what I perceive as straight, it doesn't snap to anything. Like it's on the ground and then it goes, I don't know. Or maybe I just need to do it like this first. And then do it like that. That doesn't make any sense. Oh. Wait a minute. What? Okay, so why did it let me do it here? Hold on. So it lets me do it here. Why? It lets me do it here. Is it... Okay, so is it because of the way the segments are done up? So we make this like this, alright, okay. And then it lets me grab it here. Is it because of the way... Oh, okay, I think I know why. I think because I basically have to say, okay, the end of the block or whatever is going to be here. Right, and then if I grab that, it'll let me snap it. No. So weird. What am I missing? I'm definitely... I feel very stupid right now. Because... Okay, I can grab it here. Why can I grab it here? Like, what is the significance about right here? There's no significance, except it has... What if I bring this out farther here? So it lets me grab it here. Lets me grab it here. Oh. I guess it's just very... This is not on the right side, though. How do we get that the other way, though? Oh, yes, that goes away. How do I put this on the other side, though? Because it... Because this is like the wrong... This should be on the other side. I just don't know how to do that. So what if we get rid of this? And then we grab... So that won't let me do it. Okay. Right, so why does it not let me put it on the other side? Does that matter? I don't know. Okay. And then here, I think you would do it like this, right? Well, the pass signal, so you want a block signal. So you want the block. You want, hold on. This to be a block. And then you want it to be, so that's a block, but I don't think that's the right thing because it's both, because they're blinking. Maybe you want this. Okay, so this is fine. So this is the block signal. So maybe put a path signal afterwards. So that's blinking. Is it blinking? Why? The block has no exit signal. Okay, so what does this one say? So block clear. What if we do this? This doesn't do anything. I'm not sure what the purpose of these do. Oh, do you have to manually switch these? Then how do you do that then? Huh, maybe this isn't a thing. Maybe that's not a thing. Let's, can we put a locomotive down? So this is going to be... There's no power, right? Okay, so this is grab, let's power. That should power everything then, right? Okay, so let's open the menu. So... Edit timetable, turn on self-driving. So we want to do this station. Oh, wow. You can really... So we're going to load only... Or, let's see. Only loading iron ingots. One load unload has been completed, or wait for 15 seconds. Okay. Okay, so this is so... Okay, got it. And then... Uh-oh, we're gonna drive this right off the... Oh no, it just stops. So can I turn this way? Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. So can we set this up to automatically go? I don't know. So let's just add. It doesn't matter. Oh. Okay. So we're gonna save that. Save changes. I just want to see what it does. How do I get out of this thing? What happens if we change this? What does this do? Okay. So this shows, so I actually moved this to this side and it automatically put it back. Let's see if that does it again. I want to do that. Okay. I'm just testing stuff out right now. So the train, the signal is going to the right. Okay. Now, if we turn on self-driving, okay, so the signal automatically changes based on where it wants to go. Got it. So the question is, I don't know what F does. Yeah, there's no path because I'm trying to think how the heck this works. Can I like loop this around, or is this not gonna work? Like, how do I? Yeah. Oh, I can do that. How's that gonna work? Where does that go on top of? Oh, you can just kind of like. That's janky, isn't it? I know this. I didn't know it could like. There's no clipping this type of stuff. Like, how do I get it back up here? Or is that not like a thing? What if we do this? And we go. Can that go that high? Can it go up to here then? Too long. Okay, so we just gotta grab another. Let's see if I just want to see what. I just want to see how this works. And that should. There we go. Clips like crazy, right? Now is this gonna work though? Path is invalid. Why is it invalid? It works. Or is it because of this? So that says no. If you do that. That does nothing. See, because this says block signal. Signal loops into itself, right? So what? I don't understand why that's a problem. How else do you do it then? Do you put a path signal there? What about putting one here? No, okay. So, interesting. So that's a block signal. So, do you put a path signal here instead? Alright, so that makes sense. So then, so the path signal is first, right? And then we put a block signal, maybe? Hmm. Oh, that says green now. Oh, I think we have to put another, one of these here maybe, right? What does that do? That just confuses everything like crazy. So if we put this one, I can't put it anywhere else. So I get how, like, this is a block, this is a block, this is a block, but they don't seem to be talking to each other. I get it, yeah, it's because it all says no. What if we put this here? Huh. Because I want this to be green, right? That's the whole deal. That's the whole point of this. Or if we get rid of all the signals, what does that do? What does that do then? Interesting, because this has no path, right? Why does this say no path? Because it has to go between two stations, I guess? Alright, let's, can you not snap these to this? Do these not work that way? Maybe now it will. It doesn't seem to snap like that at all, does it? Wow, interesting. Okay. Does that go too now the track is too short. This is very confusing. This is probably gonna be too short. Oh no. So we should be able to go from here to here then. Does that work? Because this is gonna go to that station. So let's add this one, right? Let's just do save, save. Oh, it's going. Okay, so the question is, what happens if I have... Oh, I can't afford another one. Shoot. What do I get? So do I get any computers back from deleting any of this stuff? I don't. So this works, obviously. So, okay, so you can't have ones... You have to have stations that go to each other. So this one's going to go here. Now the question is... Maybe now I got to start putting in the blocks. Like, to me, you have a pass signal here. All right. And then you have a block signal here. It should be on this side. So that's off because there's a train. What does this signal show? So why does it show no? That's the question. So why is this why is this waiting for path reservation? So what does that mean? Because this isn't going. It says the station's unreachable, which it's not. It's literally, it's right here. But if I... What does it do now? What if I get rid of this? Why is it unreachable? Is it because of this? Alright, so it just didn't clip it. Okay, so this business here as far as stations going, but then how do you... Well, I guess you did branch it, right? But then how would you set up like a block? Right? So block signal. Can you stick these on here? Or does it have to be on the ground somewhere? I can put it here. So this should say... Then where do you put the other block signal? Say here. So that's treating it as a block, right? So that's no, because there's one there. As soon as this one gets... Oh no, it's going in. Alright, so this one here will go because this block is open. Right, now this block now... I'll just wait for it to... I'm just kind of screwing around right now, guys. So, apologies there. So it's going to go to this station. Huh, okay. And of course you got to add freight cars. Oops, no. A freight car. Can I just add one just like this, or do I have to wait for it to stop? Well, okay, when this train gets into here, this block should turn red. Okay, good. So that's working, because now this is saying go into this block, because this block is red. Okay. Oh, you just do that, and then... Right, because it will stop here. So I guess... Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I want to put this back. Will it let me do it? Will it snap to it again? Shoot, it won't. Okay. Because I want to stick something here. I just want to see what happens. I mean, I don't think anything will actually happen. See, this thing won't snap anywhere near here. So I'm not sure how you do, like, bypasses then. But I guess maybe that's just not a thing, right? You're so finicky. How to do these kind of properly. Because this won't snap here at all. Okay. Nope, not vertical. Trying to figure out how trains work. So I can snap it there. No, I can't, because I want this to be this way. Okay, so what is this going to do now? Yeah, this needs to go away, because now the block is no longer here. So this is going to say invalid, right? So, okay. Because you want to be able to go... Because to me, you put a path signal in here. Right? Because this is where it splits. Come on. Right? Path signal. And then here you want to put your block signal. Because this is now being treated as a block. So what happens... What happens if I stick this here? So that's... Okay, that's fine. Ooh. What the heck? Why is that doing that? That's super annoying. So we're trying to figure this out. Because to me, you still want to put a pass signal here. Right? But the thing is, but you want to put, this should go before though. So right now it says, yeah, you can go into either one of these blocks, but you can't go into this one. So this one has, this should go. Yeah, that breaks it, so. Okay. Because, like, you want this to be, so this is a what? This is a block signal. Let's try to put another block signal in. What does that do? What? Okay, sorry. Whoops, that was the wrong thing I wanted to do. Block signal. Okay. What does that do? That says no. But this is saying no because it can't go. How did this work then? So I get rid of that. It shouldn't. It will go, but it can go. I guess going into it, you put it wherever it wants to go. Can I put another station down here? Do I can't afford? I was trying to figure out how some of this stuff works. Honestly. Because the train should be able to path wherever it wants to. So I almost need like another station up here, right? Don't know. But yeah, because this is like just because it's just not working because there's nothing else there. Yeah, see, because it would just stop. All right, that's okay. We'll get rid of this stuff. Alright, well, at least we know this works. All but wonky, it does work. So, this should probably just stop right here, right? I kind of want to just delete all of this. And there's freaking presents everywhere, of course. Alright, so we know now it does work. You have to have two stations, obviously. Oops, that's not, I don't want that at all. No, 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 no. Yeah, because right, because how could you just have one station as a loop? That wouldn't really make any sense then, would it? Bypasses are still out. We don't know if the bypasses work or not. But that's okay. So, where are we at? I think we're going to just end this stream here. Maybe another couple minutes. So I think what I need to do is set something up. I really almost wish the presents, like the whole FICSMAS thing, I didn't even do anything with. Like, I never set up like a FICSMAS Christmas tree. I was like, yeah, whatever. Did I collect what was up here? I don't think there's actually anything up here. Is there stuff over here? Yeah, this is the gases, yeah. Oh, we got bees here still, okay. They're always just super annoying, these bees. Yeah, okay. Just die, please. Thank you. Where's the other one at? There it is. Whoop. Because if you run into them, they just like... There. Turn into like basketball and just bounce around. Oh, such a nice scenery. We have a couple... We have two... Well, that's the limestone. The copper must be... Oh, the copper's over here. More presents. Like, when are they going to stop? Seriously. I don't know. Alrighty, so I think what we didn't really do anything this hour, but that's okay. Yeah, I think what I need to do is just kind of maybe put together like a list of how I want to go about setting up these trains. Does it make sense to just put raw resources on all of them, like have a train station here? I mean, I guess you could have a couple train stations. It's just a matter of how do you. Well, I guess you instead of having them. So I wonder if that would work like that, right? So if let's just get rid of all of this right now. So I wonder if instead of having, well, they're bypasses, is what I guess you would call them. Is if you have, which is the direction? The direction is kind of irrelevant, I guess, at this point. Well, say you have one here, and then you have one here, right? And then these tracks would merge into one track. But it's how do you avoid having bottlenecks? You know what I mean? Because what I could do is I could have a station here. Well, you need the freight platforms. Which will this one snap to that? This one would almost have to be. Yeah, these are like this one would have to go. They're bi-directional. Is that the right word? Like there's no front or back. It's just how you have the inputs or outputs. Like so you could have it like this, right? So you have this one is taking in all of the iron ore. Right, it's just like, so you split this off into iron ore, and then here you're just making iron ingots, and then this one is taking iron ingots. So then, depending on what is it in here, depending on what recipe you want to do, you do that, and like almost you have screws going somewhere else. I don't know. So I guess it's almost like not end game stuff, but like the modular. No, what are those called? The motor. No. What is that called? A control unit, right? Adaptive control unit. Like so, this takes. There's one recipe for that right now. I don't have another recipe. It takes computers, which again could take screws, could take plastic. The easiest one is this oscillator things, but I think the easiest one is to do rubber, deuterium, and then the circuit boards. This one also takes circuit boards, so you'd almost would want to have those two things together. This also takes quick wire, so this also takes. You could just do like the quick wire recipe. Maybe that's like kind of the better way to do it. Even though it's not the fastest one, but you have quick wire, so like these take. Say they do the middle recipe: rubber, quick wire, circuits. The circuits take quick wire and plastic. Well, we have both of those at the same station. These are a bit more iffy, and then these are a bit more iffy still because they take like stators. Yes, I don't know. And what are these called? I'm not sure what those. I think there's some kind of engine, aren't they? Oh. Modular engines. So like modular engines. Again, we only need like 100 of them. 5. Like we don't need that. Like I mean, this is just for this. But these things will go into other things that I'm pretty sure of. So like here we need the smart plating. So like that makes sense to do that somewhere. But that takes the rotors, right? And then you're getting back into using the raw resources. But it just seems really crazy to set up like these huge things just for. I don't know. Like rubber is easy. You make rubber somewhere. No problem. Like the motors, it takes the rotors and it takes stators, which the rotors take. Again, they could take screws and you figure out which. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way. I think I just have to like buckle down and just start making stuff. Like I have a certain amount coming in here. It's almost like you want to fill a belt going out or something. Or just set up, because I mean, where else? Like we have a bunch of iron here. Like we have, well, a bunch of nodes here, right? So where are like the next nodes at? I know I have two. I need 2 pure here, 2 pure there, 3 pure there. This is Corscaterium, and that's a beacon that have nothing on it for some reason. And then these are over there. And then I don't know where else there is iron. Like, what if we just like fly really fast this way? Ah, that's pretty, isn't it? Now I think we go, yeah, down into here. I haven't explored anywhere in this part of the map yet. So honestly, I have no idea what's here. So here we have, where is it at? Here there's some. Where are they? Oh, here. Is that pure? Oh, it's one of those stupid monsters. Look at those things. Those are cool looking. Oh, there's another crash site. Are there any computers? I will take them. Hello. I'll take you. What are those? What the heck is making that noise? Oh, because there's spiders. Because I have the thing set on for spiders. But it doesn't really matter because, like, here you need like a gas mask, and what would you need to open this? Motors. Yeah. That's super annoying, isn't it? We'll grab these. Anyway, so there's a couple nodes. What's here? There's another pure iron. What is it? Is this coal? So like almost makes sense like here, right? Like this could be another steel. Let's see what else is here while we're messing around here. There's one here. There's one here, which might be the one where we already had. Because up there I think is where our coal is. There's some... Alright, those are where our other areas are. There's one... Like, what's over here? Wait a minute. I don't want to go off the edge of the map. Am I under the world here? What the heck? Where the heck am I? Is it undiscovered because I'm not actually on the ground? What is that? Is it because I'm not on the ground? Yeah, because I actually have 2 fly modes. I have like one where you double tap space. Like if I land here, will it show up on the map then? It's kind of weird. Let's just go back up. Because there should be something. Is there something this way, or am I at the edge of the map? I'm at the edge of the map. No, that's the board. The world border, I think, is right here. Wow, isn't that pretty? Yeah, this is like under the world. Okay. Is there any iron over here? What is over here? We're doing some exploring as well while we're here. Yeah, okay, this is the edge of the world because it's just everything just drops. Can you fly out there? Oh, you can. I'm trying to think where the heck I even am right now. Okay, so I'm there. I need to go like this way. And I should be able to fly super fast. Oh, here's some. Any computers here? I'll take you. Is there nothing even guarding this one? It's kind of odd. Yeah, so we want to go this way. Is that Caterium? No. We want to go this way. Wow, look at that. That's cool looking. Oh, look at these forests. That's cool. This must be a different, like... Whoa, can you go all the way down into there? That's cool. Just flying around, guys. What is this? What is that? Nitrogen gas? Whoa. That thing's big. Honestly, I'm just looking to see where there's iron nodes around here. If there are any. There's one that way. Oh my gosh, look at this. Nope. What is here? These all pure? 4 normal. Can I put a beacon here? 4 iron normal. Thank you. That's a pretty good spot. Is there coal nearby? Probably not, right? No. Not that far. Whoa, what is that? What are these things? Water. What? That's cool. Can you put a... No way could you put a pump on that, can you? No. Okay. What do you put on there then? I'm assuming something that I haven't gotten to quite yet, is it right? Super cool looking though. Another drop pod here. I'll pick up some of these things. Not that I need them or can use them at the moment. Like some of these things I can't use at all, but if it's here, I might as well pick some of it up. Ah, wow, look at over here. I've never been over here. Where the heck am I on the map right now? I'm down here. I'm still down here. I think I need to go over this way more. Wow, look how nice that looks. Wonder what type of resources are here. Looks really nice. What is that? Can I attack that? It's like a big tree. Oh, look at that stuff. Oh, this is all gas down here. Well, what are these? Bauxite. Cool. We're not at bauxite yet, so I'm not sure where that comes into play. Wow, that's so cool down there. Oh, another little pod. Nothing guarding this one unless I'm just missing it. This is a big area here. Wow, look at the size of these trees. That's massive. I wonder if you can cut that down. Here we're in like the desert. I don't like, what is that? Is that water again? Yeah. See, I don't have anything to extract. It's funny because like we're in like the middle of the desert, I guess, here somewhere. But I have nothing to extract the water. This iron, this is pure iron. What else is here? Okay, you got 1 iron pure. Here we got a couple. Oh, we got a bunch over here. Now, how far am I away from everything else? So here's a bunch of pure, normal, impure, pure. Wow, there's so much iron around here. Impure, a lot of crappy ones though. Impure, pure. Wow, look at all of them. Oh my gosh, there's so much iron here. It's all impure, so that's only going to be bringing, I think, 60. Pure brings in 120, so impure, I think, would bring in 30. That's copper. What are all these things? Oh, this is just quartz just like laying around. What's this? There's a power slug. Might as well pick you up. Yoink. It's like all this is out here is just iron. A lot of impure iron though. Which I mean, normal. I mean, it's still we're like literally in the middle of it. Where the heck are we on this map? Literally in the middle of nothing. Wow. Like this game is so expansive. I think this is the edge of the map. Can you go down in there? No, because you're definitely... Oh, it shows like you're in the water, even though we're not in the water. What is this? Oh. Nothing. Is this more iron? Jeez. Iron, limestone, copper. Wow, it's a cool location, though. That looks like a cave. Is that a cave that you can go into? No. Look at that thing. That's a big one. I want to take you. Thank you. Oh, I don't want space. I hit you. That's a massive one, isn't it? No, no space. That's okay. That's kind of cool looking. Can't go in these, but... Oh, there's a blue one. Hello. Yoink. There's another crash site. Wow, there's like so much stuff here. Any computers? I don't really need wire. I'll take those. It's like, is there anything guarding this thing? It's like so far out, like it almost seems like we're in the middle of nowhere. Actually, I just gotta head to that when I go home. Wow, that's cool. Can you go in this? Whoa. I don't think I have enough room for that. Cool. How do I get out of this thing? Imagine wandering into there without knowing what's going on. And here we're in like another biome. What's in here? A coal in here, maybe? I could also look at... Oh, there's coal. Over here. Oh, we're here. What is that thing guarding? Ah, one of those stupid things. So there is coal here. Can I go under here and here? Another one of those stupid things. I will take you. Thank you. Just kind of noticing things flying around. What is this thing guarding? Yoink. I thought if you'd hit it, it would just die. What? Oh, it's guarding this thing, which I don't really care about. Got more coal in here. Impure though. I mean, it's better than nothing. I guess this is how you'd walk down. Wow. Almost like this should have water up here or something. And what's down here? What is that? Oh, it's nothing. What are these supposed to be? There's like nothing here. What we're supposed to be at some point. Wow, this is cool looking. Pretty neat. Alright, well, I think what we're going to do is we can fly... What is that? Oh, is that one of those dumb things again? Oh, there's a power slug there. Hello, buddy. Do these things actually move, or do they just stay? Are they stationary? Because it almost looks like this guy should be crawling up this. Wow. Is that like a little... What is that? Are you in there? No way. There's cats. Okay. What's in here that this is guarding? Oh. One of those things that don't do anything at the moment. How do I get out of here? No. Oh, those messages are so annoying. I know. Alright, cool. So this is now back to where our coal is. So we made, unfortunately, since I wasn't walking, it didn't show up on the map. But you know what? That's kind of fine. Because I just kind of wanted to fly around. So, thank you guys for joining me on the stream here. I'm not sure how I came across on the TV, on the stream. But I think I got to start working on making some computers, which am I making them over here, just like kind of by hand? I'm not. What do I have in here, though? I should have some more in here. I have 190, so I should be able to make some by hand, maybe. Because the computers are needed for the train stations, right? These here. Yeah, I mean, I have everything else, kind of. So, actually, this one could have stayed. Okay, cool. So that's that. I guess the other way around it is you can have, because the stations don't actually hold items. They're just a station for where the train stops. Because you'd have your freight and fluids. So you have your freight platform. And then this here, this is to like skip, right? So if you have a train and then you have 2 cargo wagons here, this one's going to be holding something that you don't want loaded or unloaded. But you should still be able to set that, can't you? No. So you can't. Okay. It's interesting though, because you think that you I mean, maybe that's something that a work in progress thing. Like, what would be ideal is that you could filter what it takes. But I don't know if that's, because the way you would do it in here then is you would have one of these here, right? And then you'd have, can I make 2 of these? I can. You'd have 2 freight cars, so when this pulls up, this one would not be unloaded. This one would, or this one would be loaded, and this one wouldn't be. So I guess that's how you would have one train. I don't know, because you could almost have, so say you want to bring plastic and rubber in, one plastic, one rubber, and you want to have it to go to multiple stops. But that doesn't seem, it just seemed the most efficient thing to me seems like you have one locomotive for each thing, or for each like. So say we're making reinforced plate here, and we want to have rubber and we want to have iron. So you have one train that picks up iron, and then it picks up the rubber, like, and then it just makes, it comes here, and then man, the best thing is that you have to have a, I don't know, we'll have to think about it, because you want to have an up and a back, right? Like, it has to go up and a back, and I guess you could have loops every so often, or you just kind of add on as you go, right? You can't have like a main, you can have a main train network going up and coming back, and you just kind of feed into it, but I don't know how effective that is in this stage. But I think as we go on, I'm going to end up doing more station type stuff. So like this station, I have a feeling this station here is going to end up having raw iron, and it's going to have iron ingots, and or maybe something else. I don't know. We'll figure it out, and then like maybe it's just a station literally right up here that just makes stuff. So I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But anyway, for those of you, if anybody joined the stream, I want to thank you guys for joining me. Been an hour and 20 minutes, so that's good. If you'd like to see, I do have a YouTube channel. It's under Snowbird Gaming, not under the Ontario Gardener, a different name. But if you search me on Discord under the Ontario Gardener, you can find me there. Yeah, and there you go. Thanks, guys, and we'll stream again another time. Thanks for tagging along if you've watched the stream.